do you guys think? Was I being over simplistic with that one? The idea that culture is socialized eccentricities. Basically, the concepts that are in our minds have their root in some individual, or at least some small group that once came up with an idea, started to do it, and that became normalized and eventually became a part of the culture. Think, for example, of some simple things, such as the Japanese custom of removing the shoes before going in the house, or the Western tradition of ladies first, letting a lady go before into the door or wherever. And my favorite, shaving. Think about shaving. There must have been a time before shaving that where all the men were running around with hairy faces and the women with everything else. Somebody came up with the idea that if I scratch this sharpened object across my pate, then I'm going to end up with a better-looking countenance and be more attractive to members of my own and opposite sex. Someone had to be the rogue that came up with that idea, and it must have been a novel and a very unique concept at the time. Somehow that caught on. It worked. Obviously, it got the gals, and then other guys got the idea and moved on. For whatever reason, I'm making this up. But anyway, it became normalized, socialized, and is now what we all do, or for the most part, what most of us do in many parts of the world. These behaviors had to start with a rogue, someone who did something that for its own sake was eccentric at its time, but became normalized as time passed and became what others decided to do as well. So culture is composed of all these little actions and decisions and behaviors that had their origin in uniqueness and now become normalized. That's simply the idea I'm saying there. Does it encompass the entire idea of what culture is all about? No, certainly not. There's certainly more to it, I think. But at least I think it does describe some aspects of how we get to be who we are as a group. So, there you go. Well, I'm heading off to work. Isn't this a nice little farm back here? They're kind of sealing it up for the winter. It's looking really nice. And can you see the Buddhist temple behind me there? Look at that Buddhist temple. Very, very nice. Okay, see y'all later. Take care. Have a great day.